he would have like tripled whatever he put into it, basically.
Yeah.
Or more, probably.
You could have tripled whatever you
But
put into it.
You have to like have $500 to invest stuff in stuff.
That's tough.
And I didn't have $500. I still don't.
No?
No.
Why not?
I don't have any money.
Dude, you gotta get in on this, like, better paying job thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking for some sort of outside job that I can do outside.
We've arrived at World 4, the fourth world.
Fourth world. Did you know that when you work outside, you get paid a lot of money? I didn't realize that. And
When you work outside.
Yeah, like if you do stuff outside.
You mean, you're talking about outside the system.
Outside the system and also, like landscaping work. Stuff like that. That stuff pays, like, pretty good money.
That makes sense.
And a lot of it is under the table.
Yeah.
So
it's outside and it's outside. Check this shit out.
Yeah. Look at that super bumped up stuff. That's crazy.
This is also super impressive for the NES.
Yeah. Everything's 4 times the size, except for you. But yeah, I mean, I grew up doing all that sort of stuff, so I'm pretty good at it. I think it'd be easy to have.
What, working outside?
Yeah.
Hey, have we?
No.
I meant to say, have we?
No.
What were we talking about?
We haven't.
We're talking about
Xbone.
the Xbone. Xbox One.
I didn't get to watch the whole press conference.
No.
What did you think of that? I mean,
dude, it sucked.
This is
it
what
was
I want.
So boring.
I'm sure it was boring. Was it boring because that press conference was not for people like you and I who are not interested in that peripheral stuff?
Yes.
Or is it boring because even if it was aimed at us, it is not an interesting system? Are you saying Xbone not an interesting system?
No.
No?
I'm not saying that.
Are you going to save that for E3?
After seeing some more stuff, I might actually be leaning towards Xbone over PS4 now.
Have you seen like the video of the new Kinect stuff?
No.
I saw a thing that Wired put out. They had like an exclusive thing where like they spent.
Yeah, they had a bunch of exclusive stuff on that. Like
that Kinect stuff is bananas if it works. Like assuming that it works as advertised.
That was the thing though
bananas.
is I'm not willing to get excited or even interested in a Kinect thing until we have proof that it does work as advertised.
Yeah. But I mean even compared to what they were advertising with the original Kinect, it's so far above that
I don't know.
No?
Like that first year when they unveiled the Kinect and they just had tech demos and stuff. Like they were saying some pretty lofty stuff.
I don't know. The stuff that they're saying now is like. So I saw a video.
Hit me. What's up?
It was of one of the Wired guys talking to one of the guys who worked on Kinect.
Yeah.
And they were like having a conversation, and he was showing him like all the stuff that Kinect is like detecting.
Okay.
And there are all these different conditions. Like, is he looking to the left, or to the right, or is his mouth open? Is his mouth open? He's talking, or is his mouth open? He's not talking. Is he paying attention? Is he not paying attention? Like, what's his heart rate? Where is his where is he putting his weight in his body? Like, how much force is behind his different movements? And they were just sitting there having a conversation, and you could see all the different conditions just constantly changing.
Weird.
Yeah, and according to what they were doing.
What confuses me about it is that if they had to remove so much stuff from the Kinect in order to make it viable, like, from a price perspective, like, why can we suddenly pack in...
more of a loss.
It had to be a big
it's
loss,
probably a combination of they're taking more of a loss, like they're betting on...
Or maybe the Xbox One is a subscription model.
The system?
Yeah, I guess we still don't know.
I mean, like, it's a system that... There's so much weird stuff, like, in contradictions going on between different parts of Microsoft about that stuff. So...
Say your tweet.
Oh, my tweet was, there was so much rumor and speculation going on after... There was enough rumor and speculation going on after the Xbox One release to fill its 3 terabyte hard drive.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you. But it's like... It's as far as I know, like, the most believable thing that I've heard is that it's not an always online DRM system,
right.
But it does do online checks once a day, and if you're not connected to the internet, then you can't play your games, basically, is what I heard, which sounds like
I still have no idea how any of the used stuff works and the licensing. I am honestly genuinely not worried about it. I think my real opinion on it is that maybe it'll end up costing consumers a bit more here and there. I think ultimately it'll be good for the industry. Like, I think when people...
What's good for the industry?
Like, this stuff where it basically sounds like that... Like, essentially online passes will be built into every game, and instead of it locking off the online part, it'll probably lock off the entire game. So, like... If you buy a used copy of a game, you have to pay $10 to be able to use it.
No, they were saying that you're paying close to the full price of the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's like if you bought a game for $60, a used game for $30, you have to pay near the price of a new game just to unlock it on your system. So you could end up spending $80 on a used game. Which sounds like the shittiest move of all. Like,
well,
somebody brought up a really good point.
But
like,
you're never gonna buy a used game for that much. Then is the thing.
Yeah, you're like they're just. I think maybe the idea is to lock it out, but I don't trust any of the things that I've heard about that.
Okay.
I put all of that as.
I mean, they've definitely come out and tried to explain it like 100 times.
Yeah, and it's been different each time. I think they don't even know. But it was someone tweeted, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been. It was either Ben Kuchera or someone from Polygon said, like, what about people who have multiple accounts on the same Xbox?
Yeah.
Like, a whole family has to buy 3 copies of a game just to keep playing it? Or what if, like...
There's no way that would happen.
Or, like, 2 people in the same household, like 2 kids have their own Xboxes and they share video games. Do they both have to buy a copy of the game?
That seems like that scenario would get screwed up, but, like... Yeah. How many... Have you heard of a lot of cases of that?
But
of, like,
Xbox,
2 kids have their own
specific,
Xbox?
If it's Xbox specific and not, like, account specific, then you can't port your game to somebody... Your account to somebody else's Xbox and play a game on their Xbox. And if it's account specific and not Xbox specific...
Well, no, it's... I assume that it's both.
Both?
It's like in the same way that...
So anybody with an account on that Xbox, well then I can just port my account to your Xbox.
I mean, I think people are forgetting that this is largely how things work on the system now. If you buy an XBLA game on your account on your system, it's tied to both the account and the system. So anybody on the system can play it with any account, or you can take it to a different system and, like, use it with your account. But then, like, you need to be online on a different... Like, it only works offline on the system that you bought it on. And any other system, you have to be online to do it.
Yeah.
But you can still do it. And other accounts can still use the games. Like,
I guess the difference is...
I guess what's frustrating me is that people are acting like this is some kind of crazy new universe of game DRM that we've never seen before. It's like a lot of it's already there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's necessarily great, but let's stop trying to, like...
I guess the problem is...
The sky is not falling.
I guess, like, I'm looking at it as people who primarily use consoles, like, get to use the fact that they can take their game anywhere and play it on any system and hold that over people that play games on computers. And, like, that's, like, one of the few bastions that primarily console gamers have left.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Does that make sense? Like,
I think there are a lot of benefits to consoles besides that, but sure.
There are, but that's one of the big ones. Like, I can't take my copy of Far Cry 3 and bring it to my friend's house.
You could download it at your friend's house.
Yeah.
So there you go. Like,
true. I could download it at my friend's house.
And moreover...
But it takes a long time.
Moreover...
And maybe his computer can't play it. And
moreover...
What?
You cannot play Far Cry 3 on your computer offline at all.
That's true. But that's Uplay. That's different.
Oh, well, no. It's not Uplay. It's on Steam. You need to be online to start a game.
There's an offline mode.
You need to initialize the offline mode while you're still online.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Offline mode does not work if you start offline. So, like, if you lose your internet connection unexpectedly, you can't play any of your Steam games. No one seems to talk about this. It's a huge problem.
That's never come up.
It actually has come up. Like, we've wanted to, like... I think... I just remember us trying to, like, finagle some kind of Steam setup, like, at your house or something. Like, we couldn't connect it to the internet Like we were trying to
in Hampton, maybe.
I think we were trying to set up a PC in your living room or something, and it didn't have Ethernet, and the computer didn't have a Wi-Fi adapter or something. I don't really remember what it was, but we couldn't play. Like we wanted to play Blur, but we couldn't because offline mode. Something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember people threw like a shit fit about that with Uplay.
Yeah,
that Steam is just so established.
But the one thing that is good with Steam is that Steam, you need to be online when you start the game. If you lose your connection after that, your game doesn't close. Okay. But that's what Ubisoft did for like at least Assassin's Creed 2, where it was just like you would be playing the game, then it'd be like you're offline now, and it would kick you out of the game.
Didn't Origin do that with SimCity too? Which is probably the fucking worst place to do that.
Yeah.
Is that still a mess? I really want that game. Is that game still a mess?
Probably.
I know that Polygon has an updated review where they brought it down from like a 9.5 to like an 8 when they fixed all the problems, and then from an 8 to a 4.
Yeah.
So maybe I should check back and see if they did anything.
They did bring it back up to like a 6.
Well, I know that
It was like they have it. Oh, here's a bullet bill that chases me. That's devious.
I know that EA went in and made a few changes, or to make it faster. But to make it faster, they had to take out a lot of important stuff.
They
like
took out
cheetah mode.
They took out cheetah speed. Yeah.
Yeah, which is super important. The game is not fun without cheetah mode.
I mean, I can't speak to the new SimCity. I know I must be in the majority. I mean, the minority for this, but I never use cheetah speed very often when I'm playing SimCity.
Really? Because maybe you're just not aware of how often you do use it.
That could also possible. Still haven't played Nintendo Land.
No, you haven't.
I
haven't even seen Nintendo Land.
You don't even know what it looks like?
I've seen like 10-second clips of a couple different games.
Giant Bomb figured out one thing though, is that there's some loading screen in Nintendo Land that you see like the first time you turn the game on, or like when you turn the game on.
Yeah.
And it has awesome music, but the load screen ends eventually. Yeah. But if you just take the disc out of the system, it'll just play the song forever, and that's basically the best part of Nintendo Land.
Is there anything else interesting about Xbox One? Oh, you did it! Look at that!
Ta-da!
Why aren't you more excited?
Well, I mean, I may have been exaggerating when I said that no one had ever done it.
Yeah, but you went this whole game, you didn't get a single one.
Listen, I can't be happy about it because I'm still morally opposed to the whole system.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear, I guess, Boy Scouts are accepting gay scouts now?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. The Onion had a great headline, which was, what was it, like, gay teen excited to have a second thing to be made fun of for.
That's really funny.
Mario,
yeah,
Mario does a front flip. Oh. Ah!
Sorry, you didn't need it.
I didn't need it.
Man, the Onion's really funny.
It is.
Ah! I saw a pretty funny PSA they made, and it was like government-funded PSA encourages teens to, quote, fuck their brains out.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. Xbone. So the TV stuff is neat.
It's just like hard to tell. It's hard to talk about it because they didn't show anything that would be what we're interested in.
I'm never gonna plug a cable box into that thing ever.
Never. I don't even want that cable to be there. It's gonna be ugly on the back of that thing. Right?
What?
Like having that little spinny cable back there?
Oh, no.
Super ugly.
Cable boxes are all HDMI now. I mean, they're not all of them, but
yeah, that's true.
If you're using it on an Xbone, you're going. It has an HDMI in port on the back.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was gonna have like a spindly, like.
No, you're looking for coaxial is the term.
Yeah, coaxial. What are you doing?
Trying to get up here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought the snap mode stuff. The problem is that even the features I thought were interesting, they didn't clarify, and I assume that they won't actually work with games. So like, if I could play a game and like snap over like a Skype chat thing, that's interesting, but I bet it won't. I bet it only works with TV, because like for a game, like I'm assuming that like a game is probably gonna have to have more dedicated resources.
Yeah. Well, there's this whole thing where they were saying like
there's like 2 processors or something.
They've got the processor that's in the Xbox, and then they've also like they can pull resources from their servers.
That sounded interesting, like some cloud computing happening on the fly. That stuff sounds really interesting.
I read an article about this, about some guy being like, "Hey,
dude, the best part of the whole Xbone conference. Did you see the very beginning?
No.
They showed like a montage of people talking about the Xbox, and they had a lot of people that, a lot of old Xbox people, and Jay Allard was totally in there.
Oh, seriously?
And it was like, Jay Allard!
Oh, man. Why wasn't he there for more of it?
He's not even with Microsoft anymore.
Yeah, but just, like, get in there!
I know!
Why wouldn't you...
I think at this point...
It's like, just put people... Like, nobody's in the good mood at the start of a Microsoft press conference. Like, put someone in a good mood at just the start.
That they did, though. They had Jay Allard there for 2 seconds, and that was enough. Everyone was on board.
I don't think that's enough. Where is he now?
I don't know. Whoa.
Who went from Microsoft to EA?
Peter Moore.
Peter Moore, right.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore?
Roger Moore, he's spying or whatever. That guy played James Bond.
Yeah.
With Jay Allard coming back at a press conference, is that just like the Duke Nukem Forever of press conference things now? Is that just everyone thinks it would be awesome, but actually it would just be stupid?
No, it'd be great.
Okay, yeah, it would be great.
It would be great. Like, it would be like someone who's interesting to listen to. Like, Duke Nukem was never someone interesting to listen to.
If nothing else, Duke Nukem was never somebody that was interesting to listen to.
Yeah, Duke was someone that could, like, turn on a faucet, and that was interesting.
Actually, you're right. You're not right, actually, because people used to love the dumb one-liners that Duke had.
Yeah. Froggy! Duke Nukem always looking for his frog.
I think you might be getting...
No. Nope.
All right.
I was gonna say something about... Oh, yeah, so I read a huge article about, like, is that like, background cloud stuff actually worth it? Like, because they were talking about... They're upping their number of servers to, like, 300,000 servers.
Yeah. Which
they compared to the amount of computing power in every computer in 1999.
Yeah.
I think is what they said.
Right.
And it was like, there was a quote, it was like, a general rule of thumb is that for the system that you have in your home, there's 3 more in the cloud, like, working, like, to make your thing more powerful. But they were like, yeah, but the latency on that means that it couldn't be used for any dedicated, like, any real-time tasks at all.
No.
So it would, like, you'd have to use that stuff to render backgrounds and to hold, like, dormant AI information.
But that's not...
basically it.
That's not... insignificant, though.
No. They were like, yeah, it could really improve, like, a lot of, like, certain types of games, like open world games where there's a lot of and, like, where they could just program it, they could pull all the AI information from the cloud so that they didn't have to clutter your Xbox's computing power with programming all those people's AIs and having all that environment. Having fun?
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds really interesting if it works and they end up capitalizing on it. But who knows?
Yeah, I still think,
take your time, brother.
I know. Sorry. Sony definitely put on the better show for sure. Like, I think.
What's this one's name?
Oh God, I don't know.
Hal.
This one might actually be Iggy Koopa. I might have messed up the other one. Ah.
Iggy Koopa and the Stooges.
Still caught it though.
Yeah, nice.
I still think, if nothing else, when you look at the Xbox One, I see a console that is much more forward-thinking than the PlayStation 4. I mean, that's what I said.
I still don't know what's anything about the PlayStation 4 besides the controller. Like, Like I looked at some infographic.
I mean, that's mostly it. It was like it's a powerful console, and there's a share button on the controller, and it caches the last 15 minutes of gameplay, and you can use it to like upload it to the YouTube.
That's pretty cool. I think Xbox had something similar.
Yeah, it has the exact same thing, and you can upload to. You can stream on Ustream, but also publishers will have the option to turn that stuff off. So who knows?
But it's like equally forward thinking and backward thinking. The Xbox One, in like plug your cable box into your thing. Do you know who's buying the people that are buying your thing are recording shows on a DVR or pirating them, or they don't watch TV.
A lot of people buy Xboxes, and a lot of people have cable boxes.
But do they have them in the same place? Do they have their Xbox in the living room? Xboxes go in bedrooms, not living rooms. I don't know. Maybe I'm
the Xboxes definitely go in living rooms.
Do they?
Yes.
Where's your Xbox?
Hey, Keith, if you have a house, yeah, it goes in the living room. Like, you just don't have one.
I guess. I live in a house.
You live in a house. You do not have a house.
No, I don't have a house.
I
don't know. Like, I still like if I owned a house, I wouldn't want to walk from my bedroom to my living room.
Well, that's why you would have two. I have an Xbox in my living room.
Yeah, but that's because you have two Xboxes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's different.
That just happened. It didn't just happen. I mean, it just happened.
It happened on its own.
Yeah. I might have helped.
It wasn't a surprise.
No.
Like, when did this happen? We gotta get to Digimon.
But we're... Yeah.
Gotta get to Digimon. We have to record 2 hours of Digimon.
Okay.
Anyway, I saw an infographic that had, like, side-by-side, like, questions about what the system had and what it didn't. And,
I want to keep playing this till we're done talking about the Xbone.
Okay. And it was like... So it was like processing power, and it was like, this is what the PS3 has, this is what the Xbox has.
No, Keith, it's got 5 billion transistors. It has to be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe they said that. That was insane to me.
There's a lot of insane things about all of it. But it was like almost all of the ones for the PlayStation 3 have been like, to be announced.
4.
I pulled 4, yeah. All like it was like Xbox, answer for almost everything. PlayStation 4, to be announced.
Yeah.
Like they don't.
I mean, yeah. If nothing else, they did give a lot of answers. They just didn't show off a lot of games.
They just didn't give a lot of good answers.
It's just. Here's the thing, people talk. You can say, yeah, obviously, like that press conference was not meant for us. It was meant for other people. But it's like. Microsoft knew that too, though. Like, they should have had something for us. You're like,
Yeah.
They could have done, like, an online-only... I mean, they did have the Major Nelson thing with the... Whatever, a bunch of people that architected the Xbox One, but, like, they could have planned better. In the months where they said nothing... They could have done something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean...
think of it this way, and I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
When I said think of it this way, I know it sounded like I was about to disagree. Think of it this way: when you sell a console, you're selling it for a loss. So if you're gonna get someone that's gonna buy Madden and Call of Duty every year, you want to advertise to the people who are gonna be buying those games.
I mean you're right, and you totally get to the heart of the matter, which is that like Microsoft is playing a much longer game than Sony is. Like the reason that Sony came out so early and played so directly to the hardcore is because it's all they have, and they are clinging desperately to it.
Yeah.
Whereas Microsoft has like this whole master plan.
Yeah.
Still to see if it will work, but they have one at least.
Right. I don't really know what it is.
I think I just have a good. I feel like it feels like a big deal now that they came out and unveiled the Xbox One, and none of us really cared. And then, like, E3 will roll around, and we'll just forget about it.
Yeah.
I thought the controller looked really good, though.
Yeah, I totally agree. But that's what I was saying. I talked about it with my friend Vlad, who owns a PS3.
Okay.
And is pretty hardcore about his PS3.
Gotcha. Fuck.
I basically was... Yeah, I was like... He was like, they didn't show anything that I'm interested in. I was like, yeah, because they weren't... Like, they weren't trying to interest you. They were trying to interest someone totally not unlike us.
And I thought
like, just wait till E3. That's when I'll make a decision.
I thought Forza, what little they showed of Forza was cool, and I did like the Call of Duty Ghost trailers. It looked interesting.
All I know about that is there's a dog.
There's
Call of Duty dog.
That is a sick-looking dog.
He's
All right.
a German Shepherd, right?
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah. I like German Shepherd.
Check this out.
German Shepherd is my third favorite dog.
It's Karibo's shoe.
Oh my god.
The
you can
best.
hop around in a little sack.
It's a shoe.
It's a sack.
Look at it. It's a boot it's a wind-up boot.
Yeah.
This shit is awesome. This shit is the shit.
There's a pretty good Twitter account for Call of Duty dog.
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
Have you been seeing what Phil has been doing with the dog on Twitter?
Only one thing.
But you saw the gif of just like the dog mouth thing?
No.
Oh.
All I saw was like, this is the last one, I swear, and then
he's linked to the Call of Duty dog gif like 100 times.
Oh, it was a different picture of a dog.
Oh, right, yeah. That was disappointing.
What?
Where he said like, I seriously promise, like, for all those that are upset at how often I've been tweeting the Call of Duty dog, like, here's this instead. And I clicked on it, and then it wasn't the Call of Duty dog, and I was really upset.
Yeah, it's like, stick to your guns, Phil.
Yeah, dude.
You can plan a 48-hour marathon, but you can't link to the Call of Duty dog a couple times. Because I worked on both ends of that, I worked right before and right after the marathon. I didn't get to watch any of it. I didn't see anything. I watched a couple of.
The marathon.
Yeah.
I was on there a bunch of times. You know, I was on while Phil was playing Star Trek with Dylan.
Yeah.
But who else was on there was Mike Bithell, the guy who developed Thomas Was Alone.
Oh.
So I got to talk to him.
I just bought Thomas Was Alone from Humble Indie Bundle.
It's really good.
Man, I mangled that.
Yeah, I got to talk to that guy, and you know, he talked all about his views on like Steam Greenlight and all this stuff.
What are his views on Steam Greenlight?
I'm having a hard time really remembering. I think the consensus is basically like it's a good thing that has some issues, but you know.
I bought a couple games from. I bought one game from. Someone bought me a game from Steam Greenlight.
I think I've bought some Greenlight games.
I threatened to buy a game, and like I said, like, should I buy this game or should I save my money? And someone was like, it's $5, I'll get it for you. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, but Mike Bithell's super cool guy. And then at some point, like the discussion moved on to like British television and stuff.
That's nice.
He's a big fan of Coupling, which I was happy with.
Coupling's great.
Because I felt like. I know it was like Simon Pegg and like someone else, just like a couple people, because you know, like so disconnected from like, you know, since we're not in England or anywhere around there, like sometimes it's hard to know what people think about like different pieces of British entertainment.
Yeah.
And I know that
Is he British?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Sorry. And I felt like I had heard like a few British people like talk some shit about Coupling. Like, I mean, it's definitely a broader than a lot of stuff, but like Broad I was over kind of there is so much narrower than Broad over here. It's true. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, what is it? Does no one in the UK like Coupling? What's going on? But I was happy to hear that I'm not crazy and that Coupling is an awesome show. That's good. Because it totally. I haven't been on a stream because of like not having my computer and stuff for the most part recently. I haven't been able to do any streaming. I haven't really. Miss Phil. I haven't done almost. Which is weird. Because I hate that guy. I know that guy sucks. Have you been doing regular streams? No, I've only been. The only thing I've done, like, since the marathon, I think, was I was on the marathon like a bunch more times as a guest. Right. So you did more than 12 hours. I did more than 12 hours, yeah. And but then after that, I think just like nothing. Like Nicole did a stream once, and I was on that, and that was like for 10 people or something. Right. I say right like I knew that, but I didn't. Sometimes I do that. My headphones are going bananas. Yeah, sorry, I kicked over the headphone. You good? Yeah, soon. Hey, bro, are we good? We're good. I bought that Mega Man X collection over there. Why, does Phil not like us anymore? He's like busy or something. I mean, busy doing streams with other people, these harlots. Yeah, right?
I just want, like, all that I want in the world is for my computer and my girlfriend to be in the same building. Like, I don't... It's so frustrating.
It's such a simple want.
I know. I can't fix my headphones.
I've fallen way behind on video editing. I was already behind.
Have you edited any of the 12 hours?
Oh, I'm not editing that. I'm just putting it up. The thing was, I needed to do a bunch of stuff to fix the recording of that...
Far Cry?
No, the CD32X thing that we did. And I wanted to post that first because it had, like, the Power Rangers thing.
Shouldn't you post hour 1 first?
Huh?
Hour 1, the first hour.
No. I'm saying, like, remember we did Power Rangers before the marathon. I mean, what I mean is I had recordings of live streams that I had not yet posted that happened before the marathon.
Yeah, we've got that, we've got Halo, we've got the 12 hours, we've got...
Yeah, remember we were planning on doing a 24-hour marathon, like, in a month or something?
Yeah.
That seems like a long way away now, huh? So...
How about, like, the end of the summer? People need to cool down on marathons.
I feel pretty cool on it. So now, in this world here, it's a split world, so the bottom half that was on the ground is way up there, and we're up in the clouds now.
Awesome. Hey, is my headphone thing on that end not plugged in all the way? Oh, there we go, I think.
All right. Yeah, because, like, I'm basically planning on going to the Cave in the Coal for the entire weekend.
Yeah.
But that, I'm like, I need to, like, spend 2 hours, like, stuffing a hard drive full of uncompressed video files because, like, we need to start putting these videos out.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard to do anything when you have a girlfriend. It's like it becomes really difficult. But not in a way that's bad. Just like, doing stuff becomes an issue.
Or, you know what? You know what's really good, though, that I highly recommend? I know I mentioned a easier job that pays better.
Yeah.
Job with set schedule.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking good. Not like...
Well, the problem with the set schedule is that...
Oh, what did I do? Fuck, I didn't want this.
The problem with the set
killing
schedule
myself.
is that Megan and I have that we work at the same place. And it's just way easier. It's way easier when we can have similar shifts so that we can just come and go at the same time.
Right.
But because I work mostly afternoons and nights and she works mostly mornings and afternoons, we end up having to, like, get extra shifts and trade them around.
Oh, God, look what I did. I broke the game.
That?
I broke it.
Wow.
There's, like, a bar here now.
That's weird. Like, we'd never be able to get set schedules that made either of our schedules easier.
All right, what can I do here to fix this? I'm going with the fly tail, Mario tail, fly raccoon.
Is this the forever
There was
one?
already one here. No, this is just regular. Let's just get this going.
Can you just go forever with this?
No.
Is there like a cooldown?
Yes.
Okay. I assumed so, but...
Yeah, the P only lasts... See, yeah, there it goes. And now I'm just regular.
Well, nice.
Not so bad.
No. I hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
I remember we were talking about if Shy Guys were always bad guys, or sometimes they're good guys, or just neutral.
Uh-huh.
Some people cited some instances of them being either good or neutral.
I think I might have seen something about this. Oh, we never talked about the Mario 2 character poll.
Yeah. Who won that? Tell me who won that one.
Keith.
Yeah.
I have to admit that I was wrong.
Tell me who won the definitive. You said definitive poll on who's best.
Yeah, the definitive answer to who is best in the poll was Luigi.
Yep.
But I'll say this though, is that it kind of proved both of our points because when I posted the link to that poll on Twitter, Princess was far and away ahead. It was way ahead.
When I first looked, Luigi, like when you first posted it, I looked and it was like Luigi ahead with 10.
No.
And Peach had like 3.
No. When I posted it on Twitter.
Oh, on Twitter.
On Twitter, Peach was far and away ahead. Like, it was like, oh, okay, nothing will come back from this. Peach is clearly the winner of this poll. Luigi was in 3rd place, which still even surprised me. 2nd place was there is no best character, so I was pretty pleased with that. Like, a lot of people agree with me that there isn't a best character.
I didn't do any, because I thought that if I had done any petitioning and Luigi won, you'd campaigned for Luigi.
You're right. I didn't even think about that, but you're totally right.
Yeah.
But no, the moment I posted the link on Something Awful, Luigi votes shot through the roof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that's what it was, because I remember the first time that I looked at it, Luigi was ahead.
That's exactly what it is. So it ended up being like Luigi in 1st, and then Princess was like a fairly close 2nd place, and then Toad was way back there, and then below Toad even was There Is No Best. And then Mario at the end, which was obvious and expected.
Yeah. If I know anything about Something Awful, it's that they're fucking sure that their answer is the right one, and of course they won't pick There Is No Best.
Yeah, you're right. People were like taunting me about Mario being in last place. I was like, I never said Mario was the best or that he wouldn't be in last place.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not unrealistic about people's preferences in Super Mario Bros. 2 characters.
I mean, you were about Luigi. When I said that Luigi was the best, you were like, no one thinks that besides you.
You're right.
Because I do like Luigi. And
You're right, I got told.
Where you would come from. Of course he thinks Luigi's the best. He likes Luigi more than Mario.
Yeah. But. Though I feel like I did get some stupid, people were saying like over half the speedruns, over half the best speedrun times use Luigi. It's like, yeah, because there's a warp zone that only Luigi can use. Like, let's not go crazy, guys.
And also, like, speedruns are not anything that we're even talking about.
Yeah.
Like, speedruns are so different. Speedruns are so different than how it is actually best to play a game. Like
in some instances,
how best to play a game and how fast to play a game, how fast you can play a game are totally different things in almost every instance.
Or I just don't. I think it bothers me because what speedrunners do is like, oh, you don't understand though. Like, all the best players of this game in the entire world do this. It's like, well, I'm not those people.
Yeah. But I'm glad we can find the happy medium where Kyle's okay that Luigi's number 1, and I'm glad
I'm not okay with it.
He was wrong.
I'm not okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Let's not go that far.
Then I won't go that far. Kyle's fucking pissed that Luigi was number 1. Because I did see a little bit of gloating on your part at first.
Gloating? That
Luigi was not doing well in the poll.
I don't think I ever did that.
A little Twitter, not gloating, but you definitely referenced it in a haha, look at where Luigi is way. Either on Twitter, I think on Twitter.
I don't think I would have ever done that, because even posting it on Twitter, I was surprised how many votes Luigi got.
How many people voted in the end?
We can, let's, up to the minute, right now, we'll look at it.
What if it, like, drastically changed again, and it's, like, 300 for Toad?
Current standings, 601 total votes. 196 for Luigi, 33%. 162 for Princess, 27%. Then 105 for Toad, 17%. 90 for There Is No Best, 15%. 48 for Mario, 8%.
1 out of 10, it's not that bad. I mean, 8% is a little less than that.
Sorry, say that again?
1 out of 10 is not bad in terms of people liking
Mario. Yeah, that's true. You're right. What?
Although 1/3 of people, Luigi.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. And everybody knows that I am the quickest to jump on a bandwagon. I like when a lot of people like one thing, and I like liking that thing that a lot of people like.
Clearly you have no personal taste whatsoever.
No.
You take no pride in your individuality?
None. I take no pride in individuality, and I hate having opinions, and I hate having strong
I mean, I didn't want to even mention it, but you're just literally wearing the exact same clothes as me right now.
And have been for over a year.
Yep.
I call ahead. Kyle, what do I like about this game?
Oh, we want to talk about things that we like about this game?
Yeah.
Now?
No, I want you to tell me what I like about this game because I can't. Like, I don't want to say anything and risk offending someone.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. You were just looking for me to tell you what you think.
Yeah.
I understand what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like this thing has gone downhill.
You think
Where are we?
our time with Mario has it's coming to a close?
Yeah. We're half an hour past due. We finished talking about X-Bone.
That's all right. Well, we're finishing up here.
I'm sure we could talk more about X-Bone, but...
We totally could. You really don't like the look of the controller? You know the trick...
No, I'm agreeing. I keep on agreeing with you
Oh,
that
sorry.
I like the controller.
I thought
It's
you
just
said
that
the
little top part at the top where the new guide button is. Like, that kind of looks like a weird...
Okay.
extra space that they don't need, but like the buttons are great, the D-pad looks great, I love everything.
Yeah, you know the triggers rumble?
Oh yeah, separate trigger rumbles.
Yeah. What they instead of saying rumble, they said what they always call it, which is just force feedback.
Yeah.
But initially when I heard that, like at least like where my mind went to, and Giant Bomb, because that's what I was watching, was like the idea of like almost like a Novant Falcon type thing. You know that?
Oh, where it's harder to push down on the
yeah, like
that sounds awesome.
If you could imagine like the resistance and the triggers being able to change on the fly depending on what gun you're using, like
that would be amazing.
It would be fucking incredible.
Or like if the analog sticks in a racing game worked like the steering wheel in a
yeah,
racing
or like
wheel, where
you're
like, it's harder to turn the faster you're going.
yeah, or you like if you slam the brake while you're going really fast in a racing game, and you can feel like the anti-lock brake in the left trigger, like
why didn't we design the next console?
Because that controller would have cost $200. But man, it would have been so good. Who needs friends to use extra controllers when you have a controller that could do that?
No one plays with my Xbox with me.
It's true.
I play Xbox alone. Always alone.
Always alone.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, remind me that there's something I want to show you about this CRT after we're done recording.
Okay. That's it. We gotta do other stuff.
No, we're like 2 things away from beating this world.
Oh, okay. This world sucks.
The sad part is that if we stop now and come back later, I'm gonna lose all my power-ups and have to start over.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It'll be a sad day. It'll be a sad day. During Awesome Games Done Quick this year, that giant speedrun marathon for charity, there was they had some guy on during the Mario Brothers 3 block who explained all like the technical intricacies of the different parts of this game and talking about shit. I remember.
You could have gone right.
Now.
You could have gone right.
I could have, yes.
Yeah.
Talking about like even just the fact that like the screen is scrolling in 2 directions right now, like it's going up and to the right.
Yeah.
And like the NES was only designed for things to scroll in one direction.
Yeah.
So like they have to do all kinds of like crazy, like essentially like rendering tricks to get it to work right. Like.
So is it an optical illusion that it's moving diagonally?
No,
or is it?
It's not. But it's basically like scrolling is a feature that's built into the NES, but only for one direction. So for the other direction, they have to like do some kind of like manual scrolling that's weird and complicated.
That's weird and complicated. I heard back from Andy. He did play Dishonored. He did not finish.
But what was his thoughts? By the way, we got a Tanuki suit. I don't think I mentioned that. Oh, if we're losing these power-ups, then fuck it. P-Wing on this bitch.
You gotta do Cloud on the next one. I want to see Cloud. Where are you?
I'm just up at the top of the screen, just
wait,
chilling.
fly down. I want to see your suit.
It's just Mario.
Oh, okay. I thought it looked different.
On the world map, it shows me with a P on my chest.
Oh.
Which is gross.
He gave a sad face when he said he didn't finish.
All right.
So it looked like he wanted to. I did ask him thoughts.
Well, ask him thoughts. What are his thoughts about? Oh, okay. Oh, I'll never complete my triple star because that's the last regular level.
Oh.
Or I could get that 6 over there. But fuck it.
There's no stars over here?
No, this is the airship
Okay.
level. Now he's a bird.
He looks like a dog bird. His beak looks like a snout. You should use your cloud thing.
I could feel that. I can't.
No?
The cloud is only for skipping over spaces on the world map, but you know, you can't skip the
I
fun.
thought it was you get on it and you fly around.
No. I was wrong when I said that. That's a thing you can kind of get going in Mario World.
Being wrong?
Yeah, being wrong.
I like your little tail wag.
When he runs.
No, when you slow down your descent.
Oh yeah. Man, Raccoon Mario is just so cool.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird. Like, that's why I don't like the cape in Mario World, because
it's not weird.
A cape is the most obvious, like, item
what do
that
we
makes
give
you more
someone to make them
powerful.
Fly?
Yeah, like, oh, he's Super Mario. He has a cape, like Superman or whatever. Like, a raccoon tail makes no fucking sense, and that's what's so great. Like, yeah, I love that. You get the leaf and you turn into a raccoon. Of course you do.
Yeah, like there's no, like the leap in logic between leaf and raccoon is enormous, and then between raccoon and flight is also enormous. Like neither of them make sense. What's going on? What are you doing? Use your T-suit.
Tanuki suit?
Yeah.
Let's get some Tanuki going. That'd probably be good for this level. Tanuki is, you press B and down and he turns into a statue and can't be hurt.
But also has a raccoon tail.
Ah!
But he cannot, can you slow your descent with that thing?
Yep. He can fly and everything.
Oh, so it's the same thing, but what with statue capability?
Yes.
Okay. Is it useful? It seems like it might not be useful.
You kind of have to be pretty pro to really make the best use of it, I think.
How fast can you switch from it to the statue and back? So pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. It looks like they're not bouncing off you, they're just going right through you.
Yeah.
That's obnoxious. I'd like them to have like a point where they hit you and then you know, like, oh, if I change back, I'll be fine. Ah. God, what an idiot.
Bummer. You know I've only met Megan once, right?
Yeah, only during Thanksgiving.
Fuck you. Dick. Makes me sad, Keith.
Yeah. Stupid dick. Why are they always moving around?
No, sorry. I realize I'm switching back and forth. I mean, I'm sad that I've only met Megan once. What is that?
I don't know. It's like you live far away, and
I guess.
I mean, I can tell her to come over.
Listen, I want to be a part of your life, Keith.
You're a big part of my life. She's almost not met any of my friends.
You're what?
She's almost not met any of my friends. She met Zach, my friend Zach, once.
Do you have... Oh, okay. So you do have... All right.
Yeah. She met Zach once for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And that's it. No one else has met her.
Why are you hiding her away?
I'm not. I haven't met any of her friends.
Are you afraid that she's going to be stolen from you?
No.
Are you insecure like that?
No.
Are you ashamed of her?
No. I love Megan. She's the best.
Yeah,
in the whole world.
The whole world?
The whole world.
Have you seen every girl in the world?
I think so. I mean, I've seen like a lot of them. Nice. I like the way he catches it like that. But yeah, I mean, you live like 45 minutes away from me.
It's true.
And the only time I come see you is when we're going to record.
I guess.
And I'm going to be like, okay, Megan, let's come and you can watch us record. You can sit there for 6 hours while we talk to each other about.
Well, I would never suggest that you should just come and watch us record a thing.
Yeah.
We can hang out.
Can we?
Like,
can you and I hang out?
This is a thing that we could do if we wanted. We used to do it sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Like you know,
we would record a podcast and then like go see a movie, or we went to see Harry Potter once.
That was pretty fun.
We went
Twice.
to see two Harry Potters.
There were 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean there were 8 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean the final one was in 2 parts.
Yeah.
So this is World 6, and we're gonna stop here because fuck World 6.
No, it's not good.
Middle finger in the face of World 6.
Look at those little dancy cactuses though. That's cute.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Those are all over the place in this game, though.
Yeah, they were the dancy. They're the dancing little. What were they? They were palm trees. Those were. I like those.
I like the background here, though. Check it out.
That's pretty nice. Wait, but seriously, I don't. When was the last time that, if there wasn't a podcast to record,
listen, I'm
or
not
a thing to do, we hung out? Like it doesn't even seem possible.
All right, I guess. I'm just saying we should, though.
I'm sure it's possible. Are you trying to finagle me into a double date?
No, no, I'm not.
Are you trying to trap me into, like, let's all go to Olive Garden?
I'm not against Olive Garden. No, I'm just expressing my disappointment that I've only met Megan
There's an
once.
Olive Garden near my house that's way better than all the other Olive Gardens, and people can shut up about how that's impossible. It just is. But yeah, no, you'll meet Megan more. I mean she's
when you just say it like it's gonna happen.
She's driven here a couple times and I've been like, you can come in. She's been like, no, I should go. I mean, like, I don't know if, like, I don't attract the most people, like the people that I'm comfortable with are as uncomfortable with people as I am.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I don't hang out with a bunch of extroverts.
We're friends. Like, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
It's not like, what? That's so different from what I'm used to.
I'm saying it for the benefit of other people.
Yeah,
like you
I
get
know.
it.
I do get it. I get it. I do get it.
Like, I don't.
Did she play Injustice?
Has she played Injustice?
Yeah, because you said that she.
No, I meant to get it, and then I didn't have money to.
I see.
Yeah, but she's interested in playing. I think she played. She played a bunch of Marvel vs. DC Universe.
Okay.
Yeah, but. Not Marvel. Marvel.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. I get Marvel versus Capcom and Mortal Kombat
because they're the
DC
same
Universe.
game.
I get them crossed up in a different way every time.
No.
Like I get.
You're talking about Street Fighter Cross Mortal Tekken.
Yeah. DC versus Tekken Universe.